welcome to the mid-season review of the Puck and Dragon podcast. So halfway through the season, good to be back for 2025, back in Al's skate shop. Again, thank you to them for facilitating us and obviously supporting the club throughout the season. I think the first thing we need to talk about is there's a big absence in our team. Our good friend Pete, unfortunately, passed away at the back end of last season. So we just wanted to take a moment to reflect on everything that he brought to the club, and then give a bit of a personal thank you to himself. I'm sure he's still there. I'm sure he'll be enjoying the podcast still.
Definitely.
You guys know Pete a lot longer than we have. Obviously, we've got great memories anyway, but you guys must have.
Yeah. Well, 10 years since I've been, 11 years now, I've been around ice hockey, and Pete's always been around there, either at D-side, Widnes or Blackburn, in the northwest. Great guy, always approachable. And we were lucky if it was this season when he got in contact and saying, can I get back into it? And I said, yeah, do whatever you want to do, as little as much as you like. And as we all four of us know, he come in and organised us, didn't he? So really good, really miss him. Especially on a match day, he's just one of those volunteers for the club that you don't have to like hold a hand or anything. He just gets on with it, gets it done, and we miss you, Pete. Yep.
Yeah, I agree with Bevo. I mean, we had the idea of the podcast before Pete come along, and I think none of us knew what we were going to do to make it happen. And then Pete said he's coming back, and he made it so easy to do. And it's hard without him, to be honest, as we've just spent 20 minutes setting up.
Yeah.
But the things he brought to the club were massive. It's great that he decided to come back to D-side. It shows about the club, what it's about, and he wants to be part of that. And it's really good to have Pete back the time we had him. And he will be missed, definitely, 100%.
It's even going back to like the social media day. You know, you got 22 kids, as I call them, with the players, all excitable, and he organised them, got all the pictures taken, and top guy, really was. Yeah.
Just in the short time that we've known Pete, he's been absolutely brilliant, comical behind the camera as well. And as Mikey said, setting up today, we're all a bit, sixes and sevens, but lasting legacy is everyone I speak to Pete about is fond memories of how much of a good guy he was, and definitely going to be missed by everyone.
Yeah, absolutely,
100%.
Absolutely got me out of the should we say the crap many a times with his editing. Mishaps and words coming out of my mouth that probably shouldn't have. So.
I think that was the Richie Snip and Pazza episode. The old guard, he did a lot of editing on that one, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Bleeping.
Yeah.
So we'll always do our best to honour Pete, obviously, with the podcast.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
We'll try and get the quality up.
Yeah. Okay, so just a bit of a recap on the season so far. How do you guys see it?
Well, it's, you start a season, you can't win every game, you know that for a fact. You set yourself some targets, and we're hitting them targets that we wanted. Third year back, after, losing everything. We're hitting our targets, and that's a good thing, because we're going in the right direction, and we can only grow from there. But this season, I think it's going as we expected, isn't it?
Yeah. For me, it's a credit to the English ice hockey, really, at our level at NIHL 1. Such a competitive league. Anyone can beat anyone. The bottom team can turn the top team over. It's happened, and there's not many results that are nailed on. So we're in a really competitive league. I think the lads are doing a good job. We're just tucked into fourth at the moment, but our aim is to try and finish as high up as possible going into the playoffs and try and have a bit of a run in the playoffs this year. Yeah.
Yeah, tickets for the playoffs out.
Tickets for the playoffs are out, yeah. So,
Tickets.
yeah. Well, we haven't been told yet, but hopefully it'd be mega if we could get to the final weekend. It's a big ask, but the best teams from the north and the south meet each other this year, which is going to be in Sheffield. So we're going to see a couple of different teams. which is going to be good for the casual fan and that. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were at Sheffield earlier in the year, weren't we? And the way they've got it set up with the 2 rinks there with the walkway.
Oh, it's a hell of a facility. Yeah, it's great for playoffs.
Imagine on playoffs.
Yeah, when we won the Laidler back about 8 years ago, and I think D-side had about 90 fans there for the weekend. I can just remember it was my first proper trip away with the Dragons, and we had Mr. Palak, and we got through to the final, and the lads were still out at 4 o'clock in the morning, but Adrian was asleep, and he won us the final on the Sunday when everyone was hungover. But yeah, fantastic occasion if we can get there again. Yeah.
And talking about the fans, obviously a lot down there, but we see a lot of new faces as well. Guys, this season.
Don't know what it is. We're just the club's growing so well, isn't it, Mikey?
Yeah,
and we just see new fans coming on. They're coming into the social media groups, commenting how much they've enjoyed it. At the weekend when we played Blackburn on Sunday, I've seen faces there that I didn't recognise, but they're all in the Dragon scarves and hats, buying into it. The atmosphere was absolutely incredible, and I can just see new people coming in, and we're growing, which is really good to see these people come into the club.
I see it with the tickets being online now, and we control it ourselves. Everyone that buys a ticket, I look who they are and where they live. Obviously, to understand if they're home or away fans. But I'm seeing new names every week, and it's brilliant to see. And
they're all over the northwest, though, aren't they? You know, and
I
right
did
up the coast of Wales and that. You know,
I did the map the other week about where our orders are coming from, and the reach is massive, right across North Wales, down to Mid Wales, Cheshire, Wirral. It's just
big catchment area, and people are going to come and watch ice hockey.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's just brilliant to see that the coverage we've got, and that's it's a massive market that we can improve and grow.
Yeah. What I love is the enthusiasm of the fans. You know, it's even if we have a tough game and we stink the barn out, they're happy that they appreciate the effort that the lads do. No one's going to make loads of money out of ice hockey in the UK, and these guys are giving up their family time and they're giving up work and overtime and stuff to come and play. So as long as we can keep them smiling, it's worth doing it.
Obviously, up and down on social media with a few people, but the lads just push you to one side and carry on.
Yeah. Then we had that one thing. I worked with Scott, and he said he didn't want to go to Blackburn that day. I think he had a bad day, and yeah, pushed him over the edge with that one. Nice one, Scott. But MJ did have too much ice time.
He's not 6'5".
No.
Yeah. And big credit as well to Rich Amos. Something that he's brought in that I think is really enjoyable for the crowd is the goal celebration.
Yeah.
And the calling. I think that works really well. We were shouting, obviously the fans shout the names and that buy-in. It does create that atmosphere, doesn't it? And it must be, for the travelling teams to come down and see our fans and how we are, and the fan base, and it must be.
I think for D-side, I think our fans are quite reserved on a match night, and bear in mind in D-side, that's quite astonishing that that's the case. I think it'd be more wild.
We're posh, don't you know?
Yeah. But it's getting better. I mean, again, we have new fans, and people don't know how to act. It's not like a football, is it? It's not like a football game, but like Bevo was speaking to some fans the other day, and they want to create more chants, more atmosphere. That's great to see, and
I think we'll have an ultras block soon. We'll
I think we
pyro going off and everything.
If we get everyone who wants to sing or chant in the same spot, it'll be easy because it's so spread out in each block that it's a bit diluted. But if we get everyone in one spot, it'll be.
Well, the kids love it though, don't they?
Oh yeah, kids.
Yeah. And big shout out to the two Joneses brothers as well on the drums.
Great to have them back. Great to have
fantastic.
them back.
Yeah. They're really whipping up the atmosphere along with Richie, which is brilliant.
Sean will be starting the Poznan in the stands.
Yeah, I think there was a video in there today. Was it the Cardiff fans jumping up and down? Or that was good.
That's it. We'll challenge the fans with that one to see if someone can come up with a new chant. So if anyone's got a chant or something they want to get going, like the podcast, send it in, post into us, direct message us, and we'll definitely help some fans make that happen and see if we can get some new chants going in the rink.
That'd be ace.
Brilliant,
yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Just touching on the junior clubs. So our lads play in the junior clubs, and we touched earlier with Sniff on how it's developed. From sort of being the head, looking down, how do you see the junior clubs and even the Ducks that are coming on the D2? They start to gel now and really work together.
Yeah, I can't speak highly enough of the junior club and all the coaches. Obviously, Snip's heading it up. We've obviously got the Ducks now for Pathway, which is giving a good. As these kids are leaving juniors, they'll hopefully go through the Ducks and into the Dragons. But 120 kids now in that junior club.
Yeah.
Luckily, we've had a couple of days off where we've just played single weekends, and I've brought myself down to watch a few of the games, and the passion that they play with is absolutely fantastic. But all it's going to do is make D-side better in the future. So when the COVID generation finally come through and that, and we start seeing guys breaking into the seniors, it's going to be really fruitful for the senior team.
Yeah, and it's a big credit to Snip.
Nice, yeah.
With a tight knit group. I know Larry's involved as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think this team's unbeaten, and the 12's unbeaten this season.
Are they?
I seen a video clip of them the other day, and they won it.
I think I watched the other 12s. They were fantastic. Yeah.
So it's a great future coming forward.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like you say, by the Ducks as well.
Yeah.
Another step.
Brilliant. Yeah. I know like Jace has played a few games and got some, good experience. We've got Henry and Daniels and Cody playing in between. And hopefully we'll have a few more next year as well.
Chaos Cody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So just looking at the season so far, obviously halfway through, just over halfway. Any stand-up memories for you guys?
For me, the recent Warriors game, I think everyone said it. I didn't think we'd lose either, but it was frustrating the first two periods. But that third period, I think everyone just dug in. And I know a couple of people who went, that was their first game. I know them personally. And that just got them hooked. That comeback from losing two periods to go and win it. It was just the final thing that really hooked. I love games like that where you know you're going to do it. You're pretty sure, but you're losing the first two and then you pull it out of the bag. That for me was one of the good games for me that I remember this season.
Fiery game as well.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was agency stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Lelo?
Hull away last time we played when we played in the 50th anniversary jersey. Thought we had a really good result up there, but yeah, to echo what Mikey says, Whitley at home, always tough. We're in battles with that with Whitley. Yeah, I think there's been quite a few good.
So that put us 3-1 this season against Whitley.
Yeah, I think we're 3-1.
Remember season 1, it was 4-0. We lost every game against Whitley. In fact, no, it was 6-0.
Could do with not having them in the playoffs. Like,
yeah.
But then again, it could be third time lucky. So
yeah. Either way.
Yeah. Shout out to the 50th anniversary tops as well. They look
they were
really
smart
good when they're playing them.
Yeah. Mike did a great job with them. I think obviously they were made abroad, and we when they I seen a picture of the guy sitting on the floor with a highlighter going through every name as they put it into the thingy, and there was a line in there saying COVID interruption, but they actually typed it onto the jersey. So when we seen the jersey, I thought, you know what, it's quite happy. It was a big part of our club. You know what I mean? Yeah. So shout out to COVID interruption. But yeah, the jerseys were fantastic. Really looked good. The guys really enjoyed playing in them. Yeah, quality.
Yeah, brilliant. And stand-out players for yourselves? I think we mentioned before we started Will Harper. I think he's quickly becoming my favourite player. Will, he's comical off the ice as well, as you guys know. But how about for you guys?
I'd agree. Will Harper for me.
Yeah.
He's been a great player this season. Gives it his all. Even this weekend, he was playing. I didn't think he'd play that on the weekend. I thought he'd have the weekend off, but he just gives it his all every time. And he's one of them players, and it's true, last season, couldn't stand him. And then
playing against him, yeah.
I know when it was discussed that he was potentially available, I said, do it. As long as he's playing for you, he's a player you're going to love, but if he's playing against you.
He's such a good guy off the ice as well.
100%.
I remember that first training session when he walked into the changing room and he just started giving lads loads, like, you know what I mean, and totally broke the ice, and it was ace. For me, there's been a couple. Really enjoyed Daniels. this year. I think he's coming on. He just needs that elusive goal to come. But stand out for me, Charles Phillips. I think he's for such a young lad, he's really kicked on and showed a bit of quality.
Yeah,
I'm sure the Hawks are gutted that they've lost him, but we've gained him. Yeah,
we've interviewed him a few times. And,
speaks well, doesn't he?
Strikes me how mature he is.
Yeah.
You know, and you're watching his game. He's even mature in the way he plays.
Yeah.
Some standouts. I think
The way he skates is unreal. Like, it's rapid. But yeah, and obviously we've been so lucky this year to have Witt on board, which we've seen some absolutely blinding performances, some really good goals. That Whitley one when the hop, skip, and the jump and went round the netminder.
The third on Saturday as well was a good one. He did the same, went round the keeper.
Yeah.
From the
I think everyone's had really good highlights this year. Yeah.
I think there's a couple of players that you say that are probably just a goal away, or doing the performances there and just willing them to score in the back of the goal. Especially MJ.
Yeah. He's got four. He's got four, I think.
Yeah, he has scored this season. To be fair.
It's like we talked about Daniels, Cody as well. He bless him. He just puts his body on the line. He's going to be one for the future. Calling up Henry last minute to take him to, I think it was Hull. Was it Hull? Was it? Can't think. But he had a really good game, and so yeah. Jason Burgess coming on. He's having a solid year. So it's been good. Yeah,
been a good mix. Good mix, seeing some exciting come through, and obviously there's still some good experience in there.
Yeah.
Snip's still hanging on. Bringing the experience.
Try to force contracts on them, but I think I don't know how long they're going to go. The legs of him, Larry, and a few others, but certainly that next generation will start coming through.
Yeah. I feel like Hadj had a great season as well.
Oh, Hadj has, yeah.
Got some good numbers off there.
The lads love Hadj because he's just absolutely workhorse.
Up and down, up and down all the games.
Well, the fans can see it, see the admiration for him.
And those three forwards in the first line, the way they're linking up together now.
Yeah.
With Ross, Witt, and Hadj, just incredible to watch, really.
Yeah.
Really high level stuff.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's it. And like you say, it's a massive credit to the fans as well to bring that noise and get the lads playing like that.
Definitely. That's why they do it.
Yeah.
I think Gary Simpson hit the nail on the head Sunday after the Hawks second leg. He recognised it, the noise in the away barn there from the Dragons fans. So they do pick up on it, guys. Keep up the support. Yeah.
I think Cardiff was a good one for the Cardiff.
Yeah, it's brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah. That night was like the crowd. I think made it. Obviously, we're sitting with the fans.
From years past, like I've always bit of a sad start line, but I've not missed a game home and away now for about 4.5 seasons. But you used to go away. There used to be 5 here, turning up to rinks now. Like Nottingham a 7:20 face off, and there'll be 35, 40 Dragons fans turning up, and you're like, what's going on? Like there's people there driving 2-3 hours to go and watch us, which is brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, super.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So
for the rest of the season, what's our sort of hopes before the end of the season or by the end of the season?
Got to finish as high as we can in the league, because that should give you a better draw in the playoff. But you've got to beat who's in front of you.
Yeah.
But just keep on going, grind out the wins, keep focused.
We've got a good run in. I think we've got to play Billingham twice. I think we're done with Blackburn now. No, got to go Blackburn next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, all games are winnable. What I'd like to do is certainly go through to the northern final of the playoffs. Try and break our hoodoo and get through the next round. But if we can get in that top 3, I think we've had another build on from last year. We go again.
Yeah, I think you touched on earlier. There's no game in the league that's a given. Some of the shock results this year.
Well, we've done it. We've taken teams for granted, turned up in the wrong frame of mind, expected Widnes to come here and expect an easy game, and they've turned us over.
Wasn't it Solway?
Wasn't
it Solway?
No, Widnes. No. Oh yeah. So what you done there? Obviously, we've been to Nottingham as well. Not been at our best, and they give us a good hiding. So it's you've got to be at your best every game. Come with the right attitude and do well.
We want some silverware this year.
We've got some, haven't we?
We got some. We'd
We
like
started
some more.
off well.
Well, yeah. Started off well. With some more silverware.
National champions.
Yeah.
So just a last little reflection, obviously from episode 1 of the podcast. Again, this has grown and grown and grown, but I think one of the key questions was, who are you going to fight on the ice? And we still fancy him against Bacon?
Well, he's too busy banned at the moment, isn't he? He hasn't got time for it. But no, I think he did pull me a couple of times on it. Like, I've been too busy.
Yeah, I'm still
No. I'm too old for that now. Got 20 years on him, Mike.
The MJP was on it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
He put himself now.
Got to get him off the ice first.
Yeah, he's
Too much time on the ice.
That's it. Well, I think next episode, obviously we're going to be kicking on with the podcast, so keep your eyes peeled for them.
Who is the next episode? Do we know yet?
Silent on that.
I'll tell you that.
But yeah.
It's not the Chuckle Brothers, is it?
Which ones?
That's off the team, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Fantastic. Well, appreciate your time. Great to be back and great to have a really good recap on where we're up to in the season. So hopefully we can kick on, see ourselves in the playoffs and getting as far as we can, and fingers crossed we take a big crowd.
Yeah, definitely.
Bring your mate double again.
Bring your maid double
every
again,
week.
double
Every
again.
week.
Every week, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.